Hey, in this video we're going to take a look at the best force fields execution from the old and current days of StarCraft 2. Enjoy!
Right now there is the move out, but with this many circling, where are those he's relying on roads on there.
Oh, and the force fields are perfect! Sorry, Stalker, I guess you're going down, but actually the Stalker may even survive here.
Wow.
Incredible force fields, and this actually changes everything. And the Stalker survives. Incredible here, and now he's going to go up and get the high ground advantage. Queen goes down. The Spine Crawlers are not ready.
Unbelievable. Like, these were like perfect force fields. It doesn't get better than that.
No, it does not. You're so right, and does let the roaches in here, unfortunately, but all the drones are starting to fall. The +1 attack really coming into play here.
Those were the famous force fields of GG.
All right, here we go. Killer coming in with the flank. The Hydra's desperately trying to get past these force fields, but
Great force fields.
he can't engage it. He can't engage that.
Absolutely amazing force fields.
Yeah.
But Killer backs away with his flanking arm, which is, again, is correct.
Supply block, which is a little annoying. This
Yeah,
is not when you want to do
cross-
supply block.
Crossovers here.
Another preemptive time warp going down, trying to isolate that Spine Crawler. Is successful. The flanking army still waiting, but the Stalker's going to blink forward and try to take those guys down.
Man, that supply block is like you said, it's in
6 overlords.
Might come back down to haunt him. Now he can produce units, but the battle's going to happen. He wants the units now. He doesn't want to start building them now.
26 links in production, but so many Stalkers and Sentries. Keep in mind, +2 is about to finish. Killer desperately trying to delay this push as long as possible so he can get as many units on the field as he can.
He's trying to bleed out the force fields. Oh,
But there's
now
so
the
many
force...
sentries. There's still so many sentries.
Oh man, great force fields again. And again, you know, what Top's trying to do is he's trying to cut off half the army's force fields and engage the other half with the Blink Stalkers.
Now look at those force fields. Look at those.
Great play by Top here, but I think he may be starting to run low. But the question is there's so many Blink Stalkers, has Killer run out of units?
It's a lot of Blink Stalkers here from Top. And Killer trying to get a flank going. Lots of Hydras here. The Guardian Shield being deployed, going to be helping a little bit. This is hard to call, but
Protoss with good blinks from here and out. Oh! Offensive blink, was that? It's hard to tell if that was the right call or
any
not.
transfusions from the Queens? No, I don't see any go. Some more drones being pulled. 28 links in production. This is so hard to call which way it's going to go.
It looks like Protoss has momentum now. There's not enough
more
damage.
Stalkers.
Another offensive blink. Killer turns around, but Killer has to give the third base. And you know he's down by 20 food, and you can't be cost efficient. Hydralists are not cost efficient against blink stalkers. Because, of course, Hydras versus Stalker, it's a very even battle. If they're even numbers, and then Blink gives the Protoss a micro advantage going forward. This looks like it's going to be Top's game. Brilliant micros throughout this
It has to be his game. Again, he's down 1-0. He must win this game to push it to a Game 3 and keep his chances alive in the bracket stage of the Challenger League. Doing a great job so far in this game. Blink Stalkers kiting away from the drones. The natural expansion. Offensive Blink going down, showing confidence here at the 15-minute mark of this game. And I think this might be it. Killer has 4 Hydras in production, but there's the GG.
How many force fields Sage just spent trying to get away from Puck's army. That was a lot of force fields there, Axlov, and it looks like Sage is going to be almost completely void of one. He only has 1 to 2 force fields left.
Oh,
Time warp goes down, and 2 more force fields go down as well. Puck going to be able to clean up the rest of this army, and there's nothing but Void Rays, the only flying units left here for Sage.
Oh my god, this is going to be so sick. He actually does that damage to those lurkers. All 4 are bruised, hardly any remaining. This push could easily break Nerchio.
Yeah, it looks like it might indeed. Blinking on top of those lurkers, taking them out, already pre-bruised, and a huge force field wall here, knocking down these rocks. He wants to steal his army out.
That was so sick. Force fields into wall off. He can go in here and punish whichever expansion he deems most important.
What a fantastic move out of ShowTime. Nerchio going around killing these other rocks, but force field's already on that ramp, blocking everything from coming.
I think he has enough force fields to lock out the lurkers and hydras from the next attack in over here. He's going to get his whole army in here. This might be a neck-breaking move here from ShowTime.
More and more force fields. We do have disruptor balls coming out, killing off almost everything that attacks in. This is great control, great strategic play from ShowTime. Just fantastically done.
And you can really see ShowTime showing us the strength of pushing through that lower center valley down there, because you can cut the Zerg off from the beating heart of its main.
Well, you know what? His army is starting to get a little bit bruised, though, and as Nerchio starts to push back, maybe he can get a defense off, but ShowTime has already killed off a ton of these units and started to go for the drones.
He's going to come down again. I believe there are enough force fields to once again make it a lockout. Disruptor's coming first to dish out the damage. Supply at 110 to 160 right now. ShowTime is not stopping.
No, blinking forward here once again, going after these Hydras where the lurkers there. Nora and GG.
Important parts of this is the Guardian Shield, which will help there, but there's also the force fields, which will keep the Banelings back. Nice for oh my god, these force fields are almost borderline perfect. It's like one mess up in all of them, but Hydra's been taking care on the north side. They've killed a lot of the interceptors so far. For stats, it's not about the cost of replacing them, but the time it takes to replace them. The Banelings crash into the wall of force fields while this goes on, and the Banelings have been, for the most part, really ineffective during this fight. And I think Stats is going to take this without a doubt. He pushes this back.